Welcome back to ACL's 5K series, round number 3 between the Faction and Sanctum. About to start game 4. The Faction 2-1 up right now, winning the last game. I am joined by Mikester. What do you think of the series so far?
I think we've had an entertaining series for all maps being played. Map number 1, the hardpoint, followed by the search and destroy, then the uplink. And I think this capture the flag is going to be the exact same. I think we're going to be in store for a great game. And I mean, between these two teams, I mean, the Faction taking on 4 in Sanctum, I think that just speaks for itself of how good this game is going to be.
Yeah, well, right now it's been very close all the way through. We have not seen any separation of the teams in any of the games played so far. The Search and Destroy going to round 11, the last game coming down to 13-10, and the hard point being interrupted with connection, but very close, 110 to 112, I believe it was, right at the end there. Great size, very, very close every single time, so we're going to have to see where we can go.
Does seem like the players have accidentally started the game on the wrong game type, so we'll need to just wait for them to end it and then get things going back on the correct variant. But speaking of this competition itself, as a whole, this of course is the ACL 5K series, the last chance for players to really get their last crucial seeding points for this competition. Now, of course, that leads up to ACL Brisbane, the first proper event here at the end of the year for ACL's Pro Circuit, and of course, you can see that at the 30th and 31st of May, the end of this month. So it's really right around the corner, and of course, I mean, every single point counts for correct seeding purposes here in this one. Of course, that also does lead up to the second event here for ACL Pro, and that is ACL Sydney on June 28th and 29th. There, of course, will be another 5K between now and then. That will be announced 2 weeks, I do believe, after this one. But either way, I mean, that just plenty of events to leading up into all these different LAN events here from ACL Pro's circuit. Now, finally, it does seem like we might have the correct game going on strong. Capture the flag on Ascend is our map and game type. Now, Vector, how are you feeling in this game now we know that the game is properly started?
Well, right now, I'm really expecting this game to be very close. I'd love to see map control. That's what's going to win the team this one. If Sanctum want to stay in this game, they've got to win this match. But it's now down to the Faction. It's their game to lose. If they want to win this series, they want to win this match.
That they do. COD Vision now on for you. Can see one's going to be contesting over through the corridors. That's going to be Luca in blue picking off kills there. We're on board with Luca. He's going to pick up the flag and still manage to stay alive for a corner for a moment. Now, Wanted was the last player alive for that current stage, and he's still around the bounce over onto his flag, playing a little bit of defense. Yeah, well, right now you can see that was a great push there by the Faction, trying to get some early kills right there. We see Wanted be taken down by Luca. Blue getting another kill. GC cleaning up Luca right at the end. Carry going to see one spot and kill. Right now the flag has been pulled right now for the Faction. Buzzo has got teammates in support. Looks like they are going to pull the flag. And the flag is going to be pulled by Sanctum right now. It's now who can kill the other team's flag carrier first. That's going to be the first points on the board, hopefully. Going to be, of course, seeing with that, Luca is going to be the one on your current screens. He does have that flag. And, of course, the opposing flag is held by Wanted. Players still going to be just, rolling to play a little bit of defense. They're able to work with that return, and that's going to make it 1-0 at the same time. So, nice job there by the Faction. They really didn't push anything and get into anything unexpected. They played it calm, cool, collected, and calculated right there to get that flag capture.
Yeah, Luca running through the entire length of the map to try and get this flag again. Looks like they are pushed up again, helping his teammate with another flag cap. Going to be shot, pick up the flag and go by himself. Going to be stunned, going underneath before being cut down with the flag there. All lighting up red in the feed in favor of Sanctum. This is the time to push for them right now.
Yeah, it is, and you're going to be having, of course, Swifty right now. Going to be trying to get a couple of shots out. Now, you do see one. It will be able to pick off the kill and pick off a secondary one at the same time. Now, right here, he's going to be rotating over through to the underground pathway. Of course, it does have Luca with the actual flag itself, as his teammates will be covering him through into the circle room. He's not able to get to around the corner quick enough, and the flag will be returned back at base. Swifty will be looking to push on forward over to the flag itself. He will be able to pick that one up. Stuns galore, though, will be stopping him a little bit, but still managed to get into the corridors themselves. His teammate's going to be covering him, and they're able to defend their own flag as well, get a return, and get a nice capture.
Yeah, this is going to be 2-0 to the Faction right now, playing as a team, running together, making sure that they get those flag caps that are desperately needed to win this match. 2 minutes 30 though, still anybody's game right now.
It really is. And I mean, 7-5 though for Luca to open this one up. We're having shots still coming out there from Swifty as he will be able to pick off that kill. Now he's leading on forward to another, picking off one or more. And I mean, still getting taken down, still playing very well the faction. 2-0 being that scoreline. I mean, there's still 2 minutes 16. Let's jump aboard before and see what they're really being able to do, because they haven't really had too much of an attacking play. It's always been forced defense there from the faction, just relentlessly attacking.
Yeah, well, right now it just seems the faction are on top right now. The flag has been pulled for them. Teammate in hand right here, making sure that he can try and get this flag cap. Going to be stunned, but that is 3-0 to the faction right now, playing brilliantly. There is an enemy there, and they are going to pull the flag right now, but he is, with one teammate going to be taken down, got the flag by himself. It's now down to see if they can pull it back to 3-1.
Of course, you see Nimble right here just looking forward, you know, where should I go, which ways will be the best? My teammate got dropped, which way will seem the safest way? And I mean, his teammates have been thinking of it as well, but every time they've stopped to sort of calculate something in their heads, they've always fallen straight after. And you can see, I mean, they're playing a little bit of a decent defense at times, but 3-0 bringing a scoreline, the faction has just been playing a bit better.
Yeah, right now it just seems that Jazzy's playing a bit of mid-control. They need to push up as a team if they want to take back this flag. They need to do it quickly though. 1:10 left in this round, otherwise they're going to have to wait until the second round. Yeah, that might be the case right here. Of course, as you mentioned, 65 seconds remaining in the half. Nimble is just trying to get a couple of tackles, but just hasn't been too lucky in terms of getting the kills themselves. And he's sort of just circling through this maze. You can see exactly why it's called that, as he's circling for these players. We'll be able to try and get a couple of shots on buzzer, but will fall defeated right here. It does seem like the faction might be just like, you know what? Let's sit back, play a little bit of defense, and see what comes out of it. Yeah, right now you can see Blue just getting the kills galore here, 13-8. Doing very well for his team, making sure to get all the kills he needed. Looks like Luca has pulled the flag here, going to be stunned, just waiting for the enemy to come through. He does have a teammate in hand who's got the flag right now. Swifty trying to get a quick flag cap, and it looks like that he does have teammates in hand right now. Looks like it is going to be 4-0 at the half in favor of the faction.
That's one half for them to be getting that high scoreline. And I mean, I know they are playing with a substitute player of Buzzin, who's definitely a top player in his own regards, competing normally for Mind Freak. But you generally know the faction as a very, very strong team for this captured flag on this map. So I think they're definitely proving that. And I mean, 4-0 in the first half. They're going to swap sides, and I mean, this series could be over in 5 more minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely the faction that played brilliantly in this one. They've just outclassed Sanctum in this one match. It's been close in every other match, but this one just seems to be favoring the faction right now. Sanctum really need to pick up their game if they want to come back in.
And I mean, 5 more minutes, we'll see them advance over into the round of 4 as well. They're in the in the stage of this competition. So I'm definitely excited to see how 4N will react to this, because remember, we've seen them clutch up before. That's the reason that they're here right now. They've clutched up, they've played well, and I want to see if they can do so again here on this capture flag.
Yeah, we see Swifty just get taken down there by Jazzy, who's been playing great all day. Every single one. Looks like Luca is going to pick the flag, so does Nimble. It's going to be returned. Luca pretty much by himself in the round room here, going underneath on the ground there, coming up the ladder here. Running straight through mid. He's going to be cut down by a teammate, an enemy right there. It just seems to be favoring the feed, all in the favor of Sanctum.
Right now, we are, of course, going to be still seeing the guys from TF as I try to swap characters, and it doesn't let me. We'll go over to the team of 4N right here as we have Wanted last live for his team for a moment. He'll get shut down. Still not too much luck. A minute into this second half for the team of 4N to really come on back here in the series. And you can see them picking off these kills, but in an objective game type, kills just aren't going to be enough. They're going to need to work on this control, this position, and these captures for them to be able to get some points on the board.
Yeah, we can see Carrie's got the flag here running through the round room here. They need to work as a team right now. He's spotted an enemy up there. He knows he's up there. He's stunned. Make sure that he gets him, but he's going to try and fake him out there. Going to get the kill. Thank you to his teammate right there. Running through. They just need to work as a team. 3.5 minutes to go. They need a flag cap very soon.
That they do, and I mean, you do see Carey just holding this one as a stalemate. His team's going to go for that return as well. At least they're going to attempt to. Flag still waiting to be picked up off that return, though, from the faction. But the flag, because the flag didn't actually get returned in time, player was duped. He got taken out, but Buzzin was still able to reclaim it at the end.
Yeah, Buzzo's just watching the flag right now, making sure that nobody takes it off him, right? So they've just got to push for and Sanctum as they do. They need to get this flag returned ASAP if they want to get it in. Carry just waiting for that flag return. It seems to just be a stalemate, and that's how the faction are playing it. They're not pushing at all, just making sure this flag isn't returned.
You see Nimble going to be one of the players looking to push enough to get that flag returned for his team. And you do see where Luca is, thanks to COD Vision right there. And he's going to be looking to push on up as well. So he's going to get a couple of shots in. We'll be able to take him down. Now he's going to be moving forward for that return. But unfortunately, their own flag was returned at the same time. So, I mean, they weren't able to make anything happen with that. And, I mean, 2 minutes 30 to go, still 4-0. It's possible, yeah, but it's becoming less and less probable.
Yeah, well, we can see that the faction have pulled the flag again, just making sure to wreak havoc for Sanctum's plans right now. That minute 30 really did hurt them of that stalemate. They were not able to take the flag back, which really sucked for them, but they really need to make something work right now. We can see Luca going big right now, getting 2 kills, about to try and get a third right now, get the third. Playing very, very well. 19 kills, 20 kills now on a 4-kill streak. Just making sure to wreak havoc for them, making sure they just can't get the flag cap.
I mean, you still see them trying to just pick off these kills right here as Luca's going to be moving on forward to the capture flag. His teammate's just going to just swoop on in and pick up the flag instead of him. That's going to be, of course, Swifty. He's going to be running this one over through to the elevator side. He's going to have no one really in a position to contest because of the fact that they purely just were able to have that locked down. They're able to make it 5-0. And I mean, that's the first cap from the second half. It was a couple of minutes in, but look at this. Look at the time now. There's only 90 seconds left.
Yeah, well, right now, Sanctum haven't even got a point on the board yet. This is not looking the best of situations for them, but the faction have played brilliantly in defense and attack as well, getting the only cap so far in this second half, getting 4 caps in the first half, just looking very strong and could take out this game if they hold strong.
Right here still. I think strong is a little bit of I think you can use it loosely, you know, based off what we are currently seeing in this game. I mean, they just need to hold on a little bit and they'll be able to take out this map at this rate. 60 seconds remaining, 5-0. And of course, that's not discrediting the team of 4 in right now. They've still had some opportunities that just haven't been able to run with this flag at the crucial times that they needed. You know, they've been able to play strong enough defense at certain points of the game, but those little cracks that they've made a couple of mistakes on have really let a flag capture in each time, which has really resulted in this scoreline. I mean, there's another flag capture in as well. The faction just know how to play a send capture the flag, and I mean, Philly or not, they're still playing it definitely great.
Yeah, they've played great, but the faction have just played a lot better in this particular match. It's been close all the way through, and Sanctum just haven't been able to come out on top in any of those, losing the SMG only barely, and losing again on the uplink comeback very barely, but this one is going to be roughly 6-0 if they don't get another cap in the next 15 seconds. It looks like they're not going to be able to, and it seems Carry has left. The game is over, and they are just making sure that they aren't able to do it, and that is going to be 6-0, and that's going to be in favor of the faction.
That's going to make the overall series scoreline become 3-1 as well, moving them and advancing them into the round of 4 here, of course, for the semi-finals of the ACL 5K. I'm excited for this purely, you know, it was a great series. We had a great hardpoint, a great, minus the technical issues there. Then we had a great search and destroy. That then followed through with an uplink game. And then, I mean, this capture the flag was just the final nail in the coffin. And the team of the faction were just able to close out a good series. I mean, the only series they did lose was due to some technical issues on their behalf with their hosting player. But I mean, looking at it now, looking back in retrospect, they definitely, no one can deny that they were the better team in that side of things. And I mean, to put it in perspective, I mean, there's only 4 teams remaining here in the ACL 5K.
Yeah, it's very close now. It's coming down to the wire with the last 4 teams. We know the games are going to be good now. They are the last remaining team, so it's going to be going all the way through. Definitely going to stick around and watch that one.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, that does mark the end of this series as well. But remember, this competition itself was the last opportunity for players to obtain some much needed points for ACL Brisbane coming up at the end of this month. Of course, the 30th and 31st of May is where it is all at. Remember, more than half the positions of both the games held at that event, a little bit of a tongue twister there, have been sold out. So if you do want to go ahead and just reserve a spot, pay for your pass, and make sure you'll be one of either the 20 teams for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare or the 8 teams for Halo, be sure to go to aclpro.com.au and go to the Brisbane landing page to make sure you doing everything right and secure and pay for a pass and secure your spot for the event at the end of the month, because of course the best players all around the region will be attending to compete here for that one. Now, once again, we will be going into our round of 4 match that will be the teams of the Faction AU taking on Skyfire coming up next.